Before I get into the actual topic of discussion for this video, which is obviously the update and the support conversations being added to the game, I've got a bit of a story for you guys. It's stupid story time. So, I was in Taco Bell, and you know how every great story begins with Taco Bell. Oh my god, I am so excited. Oh god. Went into Taco Bell, you know, with some friends, had the food, ate it, just to skip over the boring part. And the food tends to hit you hard as it does in Taco Bell. We all know this sort of stuff. So obviously I need to go and use the restroom immediately. And upon entry to said bathroom in this lonely stall, the bathroom itself was fine. However, what I found was a pair of poopy panties just sitting there in the open space of the stall. Poopy goddamn panties. Legit panties, lacy, everything. Oh god, I didn't even want to kick them to the side. And they were not small either. Which leads me to question what kind of trolls were in the Taco Bell bathroom getting their S-rank support achieved in there. Oh god. Anyway, I just absolutely had to share that story with you. Oh my god. Oh god.
Jesus. What is that? What?
Oh, exactly. That is exactly right. Holy fuck. I love that meme. So, we've got support in Fire Emblem Heroes now. And as far as we can see right now, it's literally just free stat boosts. Seems fine. The only criticism I have for the support thus far, because obviously I'm recording after said gameplay, my only small criticism, and it's not anything like, you know, game breaking or anything, I wish that the support system was more organic. Instead of you picking a unit, and then picking another unit, and then just simply C-ranking them together, I think it would have been easier to organize if, and a lot more fluid if these supports could be, you know, C, B, A, and S just gained organically, fluidly, just by having the characters fight alongside of each other. Now, in so doing, you would still, because I see what they're trying to achieve here by not getting too many supports at once, because that would be game breaking, is if you could just fucking support everybody. And obviously I'm going to support Ike because he's my strongest, most merged, and most versatile hero, so that's that. That's an obvious choice. But if they could be achieved more fluidly just by using them in combat, in a team, and then it would unlock that support, and then you could choose to activate it. And when it's active, then the B and the A and the S could be equipped automatically, but you could still earn like B, A, and S with other characters. Because this kind of makes it difficult and more time-consuming to team build. Because, I don't know about you guys, but I switch up my teams pretty often. I switch up the characters. So, for example, I'm going to have Lucina and Ike support each other, because I already have Lucina essentially being a buff bot for Ike. She's got rally attack, she's got drive speed, and she's got her Gerskogel, and that's essentially going to give Ike a grand total of +7 attack, +6 speed, which is fucking awesome. And on top of that, there's going to be my summoner support bonus on Ike. Along with that, the Lucina and Ike support with that. Goddamn, that's going to be insane. It would be nice if you could just... Because I might not necessarily have Lucina be Ike's buff bot forever. I might use her on a different team or change up the team, and then I no longer have Ike and Lucina working together anymore. Does that really mean that I have to destroy, for example, an A-rank support just to start up a new team composition that I really like and start using often? Do I have to destroy the support that I had to create a new one from scratch? Or let alone experiment and see what works? It makes it difficult to swap between a couple different ones. And if we're going to include these pretty much free stat boosts anyway, why can't we just switch between them almost like Sacred Seals? Albeit earning the support in the first place by having characters work together. You can earn and achieve the support, but equip different ones without destroying the previous. Could we do it that way? I think a lot of you would agree with this method, as opposed to only having one active at a time and only being able to have that one, and that's it. If you want to switch it to somebody else, you have to destroy the old one. Unless I am, like, wildly mistaken, and when you switch support from one character to another, you could keep the old one, but I don't think that's the case for my understanding. Let me know if I'm wrong, because otherwise, if I am wrong, I am just simply going to, like, support everything with everyone, grind everybody, get all that precious SP, get that, support bonuses, and then I can switch between the characters as I need to, much more fluidly, much more quickly. This way I can team build a lot better, see what works. Because, even if the meta might get stale, it's not going to remain, like, the same forever. The meta has shifted, maybe not as groundbreakingly as much as we thought it would, because there's still plenty of Reinhardts, but we have more answers to them. And I wanted to kind of highlight something right here. I know the gauntlets, it's over, it's done with, or the hero clashes, I want to start calling it. I want to point out that Supreme motherfucking Toad Lord made rank goddamn 1. If you go into your voting gauntlet and you go at the top players, you'll see him too. Supreme Toad Lord is in the Discord, and he's very active in the Discord too. Come to the Discord and congratulate this motherfucker. Holy shit. Holy shit. How? How? That's one hell of a shout out. Me saying your name alongside a bunch of cusses. What more could you ask for? Tempest Trials, I'm super glad is back. Makes it much easier to grind SP and numerous other things, because I am running out of chain challenges to do. I've done most of them. Surprisingly, for the most, I think I've only done 2 lunatic chain challenges. I've been doing them in order. So that might be also a reason why I had a big spike in orbs. Some of you have been asking how the fuck I got 150 orbs in such a short time frame. I guarantee you I didn't buy any. All the orbs I got organically from, like, missions, bound hero battles, whatever the fuck else gameplay we've been doing. I definitely earned them all. I just can't recall off the top of my head each little thing I got them from. But I'm almost absolutely positive that you could easily get 150 the same way I did. I think I started off with like 42 at the end of my huge summoning. Oh, and one more thing I want to talk about real quick. And you'll see me equip Green Tomebreaker on Jafar. That's kind of a meme skill that I wanted to stick on him. Because A, it can be useful because he's a ranged unit, and some green tomes can be quick. For example, Nino. I am building Jafar to murder Nino. Hee. Because I couldn't remember quite why exactly when I was teaching him the Green Tomebreaker skills. But now I remember why. Because it's funny and cheeky. Anyway, the thing I want to touch on real quickly is you should be utilizing these support buffs, these free stat boosts, as much as possible. So I would recommend going through pretty much your entire hero list and just match people up. You don't even really have to think about it too hard other than the characters you use often. If you don't use them often at all, a very, very good tip is to pair a ranged unit with a close combat unit. As you might have seen me do a couple times in the gameplay prior, but I wasn't able to get to it at the moment because I was talking about other stuff. For example, I put Kagero with Athena, put a ranged unit with a close combat unit, and also have different colors. Doesn't matter what the colors are, just make sure they're different. Makes it really easy to put the characters adjacent to each other, makes it really easy to put them on a team together, and really easy to grind out those supports. So hopefully that tip should help you out immensely, because it's really working for me. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video, and I hope that story made you laugh your ass off. Because I was pissed at first when I came across it. But afterward, I was laughing, I was fucking rolling. I was really excited to tell this story. Ugh! Take it easy, guys. Have a good day.